The future of Phuket's history was the topic on the table at the Blue Elephant in Phuket town. The American Chamber of Commerce gathered to learn about the old town and its rich tapestry of traditions from Dr. Yongtanit Pimonsatian, a distinguished architecture lecturer from Thammasat University, and local legend Ajahn Prani Sakumpipatana.
The evening was great, a gathering of residents and expats on Phuket together with the representatives of Baba of Phuket, the Thai Chinese generation, which was great to come together in a way with the foreigners and make us feel welcome on Phuket.
I learned more tonight about the history of Phuket, even though I've been coming here since 1991, from Professor Prani in half an hour than I knew for over 20 years. What they're doing is a great job, and I want to spend a day with her or half a day with her in Phuket town. What they're doing, I'm prepared to invest in Phuket town because it has so much rich history which I did not know till tonight.
I'm really excited about trying to introduce history and cultural tours to the guests at Laguna, because the speakers tonight were so passionate about the subject, and they knew so much about what's happened here in Phuket. And it would be really nice to try and share that with tourists. I really don't think tourists have an idea of the background here and how rich the culture is. Ajahn Prani was an incredible speaker. She was so entertaining, she was so animated, she was so brave. She sang the King song beautifully and touched everybody's heart, and she's just we should be so proud of her. She's such a fantastic ambassador for Phuket.
I think the AmCham events this year, working with the Phuket PR network, have been very focused on trying to define what really tourism about the island. Phuket's not just about the beach. There's a great cultural heritage here, and I think with the Peranakan society, with certainly the cultural attributes of the town, there's a lot more to offer in Phuket. We're trying to highlight and actually show people something else about, another side of Phuket. We had about 120 people tonight. It's a great turnout. And you have a lot of people who've never been to the Blue Elephant. You have a lot of people who've never been to Phuket town for quite a while. It's people revisiting. You really have to raise the awareness, and that really is the catalyst. You've got a great amount of resources here in Phuket, a lot of people with a lot of energy. You're just trying to focus that energy and bring them in and get them involved in good causes. AmCham tries to do 3 to 4 events a year. I think it's really focused on trying to raise the bar and offer quality content. In today's event, we flew down a moderator from Bangkok, working with UNESCO, working with a lot of international organizations, trying to really, as I said, bring new content to the island.
Youngsters are getting themselves fit and ready for this year's TLSC Iron Kids Phuket series. Phuket Today caught up with the Iron Kids race director, Claire Ratcliffe.
I just think it's a great event that all children can participate in. It's actually a professionally run event. It's solely for the kids, so the focus is 100% on the children, and it's their day, it's their race, and it's something they can build up to. It's something that they can start to practice for, and when they have done the actual race, it's a real big achievement for them. The training itself is great fun for Iron Kids. We get a lot of kids joining us from beginner bikers up until really fast bikers and swimmers and runners. It's something that the Iron Kids event is something that a lot of kids can train for, but they don't necessarily have to. I mean, every kid's quite active. They don't actually have to specifically train to be an Iron Kid. But the ones that do, that come to Tanyapura to our training sessions, they'll enjoy a very professionally run training program, because we actually are very privileged to have Jürgen Zach. He is one of our coaches. We have Ricky, who is actually a local triathlete. He's but ITU trained triathlete, so he's a professional coach as well. And then we have Frederick Cronenberg, who's currently one of the fastest triathletes in Asia. We just have such a great triathlon team here, and they're all here to help the kids.
We've been doing Iron Kids training now for 3 years. We do have 2 events every year. One of them is on October 28 this year, and that is a practice race. And the big race is on December 1st, the Iron Kids, which is 1 day before the big 70.3 Ironman, which takes part at Laguna. So here at the Tanyapura Sport and Leisure Club, we offer Iron Kids training on Tuesday, which is only swimming. We have training on Thursday, which is bike and run as a combination, and also Friday, bike and run in a combinations.
The actual day of the event is very exciting. There's a lot of great atmosphere, a lot of great energy, and a lot of smiles. A lot of tears as well, but there's mostly smiles and happy people. So I like the actual build-up and then the event. It's just a great day.
Racing will be divided into 3 groups: juniors of 6 to 8 years old, intermediate of 9 to 11 years old, and the 12 to 17-year-old seniors. Race trials will be held on October 28th at the Tanyapura Sports and Leisure Complex in Talang, with the main event scheduled for December the 1st. If your kid would like to get involved, more information is available at ironkidsphuket.com. It may be raced on another continent, but that's not stopping Phuket International Women's Club getting into the spirit of the Melbourne Cup horse race. PIWC will be hosting a Melbourne Cup event on Tuesday 6 November from 9 AM to 4 PM at Latitude in the Laguna Phuket complex. The event will raise money for their ongoing scholarship program.
This year, for the first time, the PIWC are going to be holding the Melbourne Cup at Latitude on Tuesday, the 6th of November. It's going to cost 2,000 baht per ticket, and that includes food and 4 free drinks. What's going on? Tell us about that.
It's going to be a fun-filled day of entertainment. There's going to be, we've got the horse race live coming in about 11. The event starts at 9 AM in the morning with a welcome drink.
And we're going to have fashion on the field, big hats.
Yes, there's going to be competitions for the best dressed woman, the best dressed man, the best hat, and the best dressed table. And then we've got some other entertainment that we're not divulging at this point because we want people to be surprised on the day. And there's going to be a lot of dancing, a lot of music, and just a day of hilarity. Every bit of money that we raise goes straight to the scholarship fund. Nobody's taking anything out of it, so it goes straight. And we've got some amazing sponsors this year. And because of that, we know that we're going to make a good amount of money to keep our students in school and
University,
and take some more students on as well.
This year we've been able to give another 50 scholarships, making the total number of scholarships at the moment to 200 students, 3 of whom are doctors, and the total for the 23 years that we've been working as a group, we've had 750 students.
Tickets are 2,000 baht, and the day will include an Australian-themed lunch, fashion, music, and the promise of a full day of surprises. And of course, live televised coverage of the race that stops a nation. To book tickets or for more information, email info@phuketiwc.com.
That's it for this week, but join us again next week when Phuket Today plunges into more of the lives and lifestyles of the Pearl of the Andaman. See you then.